Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last mini-series, we played through this town of Rainport in the Scarlet Orchard, and we had, I can't remember what the world modifier was that we had here, but we played against a world modifier, and we had a pretty successful town in Prestige 3. For the next town here, for the modest update that just came out yesterday, probably, or at least as I release this, if not as you watch it, I think we're just going to play maybe here in the middle of this Royal Woodlands. I'm kind of thinking of heading back toward this corrosive torrent, possibly, or at least seeing what some of these are out here. We also have silver seal, a gold seal, and a platinum seal possibility around on the map here. We can also go toward that platinum seal there. If we wanted to do platinum, I don't know that we're going to make it to platinum. We've done a couple of towns at Prestige 1, a couple of towns at Prestige 2, so we probably should do another Prestige 3 town, just because I don't know what Prestige 4 is as far as its modifier, but I think we should do another Prestige 3 just to make sure that all is well at this level. So we still need to accomplish, if we want to do a platinum seal, we still need to accomplish 9 towns or get some seal fragments via a different method, and I think we can pull that off. I don't see a huge problem with that. Getting 9 towns, that is. I mean, we're 5 in, and we're just about halfway, or just past the halfway point, it looks like. Because we have 28 years left. Yeah, there's 64 years right now. So we're a little past we're about 4 years past the halfway point. Or, yeah, 4 years. So it'll be close, but I think we can pull it off, because all we have to do is have started that 9th town before we get to the break point there. So let's go into the Smoldering City first, though. And let's go to the upgrades tree and pick out an upgrade to buy. I think this one's going to be a kind of a meh one, because there was something that I wanted up higher, but I can't remember what it was now. Maybe I want the larger storage, though. No, it was... We could do farm range increase. I think it was... I wanted to work towards the houses, though. The beavers, we have 2 things to do for them. Harpies, 2 things as well. And lizards, we have 3 to get toward them. So we could do... we could get the farm range right now. But I don't know that that's... Most of the time, that doesn't matter. There's only a very rare instances where that really matters. Sometimes it can let you place the farm in a slightly different spot than you normally would, but I don't really think that's super necessary. So it's really up to, do I want lizard house upgrades, harpy house upgrades, or beaver house upgrades? And the answer is yes, all 3. But which one of these previous things do I want more? And I would probably say let's go for the larger storage in the buildings, and then go towards beaver storage later. However, I think this is going to be our last town before 1.0. 1.0 is scheduled to release on December 8th, and that would be just 2 weeks from today as this video releases. And so we're not going to get another town in, but one of my plans, my ideas for the series we start at 1.0 will be to start a new world, a new save, play through a few towns in the very beginning, and then sort of jump ahead by jumping back into this save and playing some more here at higher difficulties. And I think that might be useful for players who are new to the game to see kind of what the early game looks like versus what the late game looks like, and then also for for long-term viewer retention. Those of you who've been with me for a long time, just to keep going at the prestige ladder to see how far I can actually make it before I start losing regularly, which I can see is probably going to happen without too much longer. So that's my leading plan. I'm open to suggestions and other ideas of ways to handle the 1.0 release, but that's my leading plan. That's the best one I have so far to kind of satisfy both the new players who are coming to the game, possibly with 1.0, and then also those of you who've been around for a long time. And I definitely want to keep those of you who have been around for a long time in mind, because, well, you've watched so many of these videos and have done a lot for my channel. So I want to definitely make sure I keep you in mind and keep that alive, I guess. So we're just going to go here. This Royal Woodlands. We've done, what did we do last time? A Scarlet Orchard, and then a Coral Forest before that, a Royal Woodlands before that, and then these two I think are both marshland towns. So I think it's fine to do this. I thought about going over here to another Scarlet Orchard, and we could, but I think there's more question marks here to reveal than over there, at least in terms of adjacency. And plus, if we're gonna do 4 more towns here on this map, going here, then maybe going up in this area someplace is 2, and then coming over here someplace would be 3, and then the 4th one could be over here, and then we're gonna have to hit that as our as basically town number 10 to do the seal, so, or to finish the storm. So I think that'll work out really well in terms of an arc to follow. But by all means, let me know if you want me to vary from that or veer from that as we get into it after the 1.0 release. So let's go here. And let's see. We have 6, 6, and 6. Well, that's easy. This would be better because it's mixed, but not that much better to not take the 2 people. But let's see. We have insects here, so that's 1 additional food. Some fabric and some stone, plus the people. And plus, we're going to Royal Woodlands, so we probably are going to want humans here because of the farming and things like that. We also have some food here, 28 food, same. I'm actually going to scratch those off my consideration list. Here we have 14 fabric. Here we have 28 water skins. Clay's going to be prevalent enough here that we don't really need water skins for vessels. We can work with pottery, I think. So I don't think that's necessary. And while the parts are useful, we are going to start with 28, so 7 more isn't that many more. And then leather, well, we could use that to make things like water skins or fabric. But at 28, you're not going to get that much out of it. So this is actually a really good group, I think, to start with. So we're going to go with this group here. We're going to stay on Prestige 3, where Blight Rod appears extra every 3rd clearance season. We can also look and see what Prestige 4 looks like, which is blueprint rerolls cost more, which that's really not actually that big of a deal. We could probably just do Prestige 4, but I'm going to stay on Prestige 3 anyway. Even if we, do Prestige 3 this time, this is town number 6. 7 and 8 could be Prestige 4. 9 could be Prestige 5, and then we could do Prestige 5 for the seal. So I think we're fine here. 3 people for 1 point is worth it, in my opinion. We have a couple of farm options here. I'm probably going to say no. I don't really care for the plantation, especially not in this biome. We're already going to get berries on the ground. We're already going to get plant fiber on the ground and from the trees. So this one's not great for this biome. And it's just kind of a bummer because that's the one we're being offered here. But for 1 more point, we could take the herb garden. The herb garden is a very good utility because you can make the roots into flour, and we're also going to get things for flour like roots and mushrooms on the ground here, and then we can turn that also with herbs into both pie and biscuits. So having a decent flour recipe here plus the bakery where we can make flour, biscuits, and pottery would be really nice if we can get that in this town. So I'm going to take that. We're going to pass on the wood as we usually do, although we only have 6, 8, 11 people, so it's going to be a little bit tight for the 3 woodcutter strategy, but we're going to do it anyway. And let's see, clay or stone or bricks. We'll just take the bricks for 2 points, I think. And I don't think we need the fabric because we're getting a bunch of fabric, so we're good there. I think the last 2 points we should spend on food. And we're not going to take the 2-point foods because the 1 points are cheaper, so we'll do that. And I think we will roll on. Roll out. Alright, so we have Gift from the Woods. Gain 5 amber every drizzle season, plus an additional 5 amber for each hostility level reached. That's nice. Free money is always good. Looming Darkness, of course. At Hostility 2, we get Rotting Wood. Woodcutters fell trees faster, but they will always destroy them. So if you don't need to remove the trees in the storm, don't bother. If you don't need to remove them to dig a hole, basically. So it's kind of like in... oh, shoot, what is it? It's kind of like enabling like a clearance mode on tree clearing where, you know, they're just removing the trees. They're not really, they're not getting any resources from them. It kind of reminds me a little bit of The Colonists, if you've ever played that game, where you can enable the logging camps to just go into clearance mode where they just destroy the trees just to get them out of your way. Over here, Hostility 3, Blight Rot Infection. Villagers report feeling sick, especially during the storm. When a villager leaves or dies, 2 Blight Rot cysts will appear in the settlement. Well, hopefully we never actually have that happen. And it's fairly easy to avoid. As long as we have nobody leave or die, we're fine. And even if we do, 2 Blight Rot cysts aren't that hard to deal with. Melancholy. Villagers with this effect have a -2 penalty to their resolve, mitigated by complex food and housing. That's going to be tough. And it stacks every 60 seconds. You remember, the storms now are 4 minutes, so that's 4 stacks. With the 5th stack hitting just as the storm ends. And at Hostility 4, Insatiable Hunger. Let's see. Villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice the amount of food on each break. 10% for each hostility level. Which means by the time this takes effect, it's 40%. Alright, so in addition to, of course, the timber or trees giving more wood, with the biome effect, we have our 4 additional reputation points to earn. We have the additional 2 minutes to the storm season, and we have the additional 5 Blight Rot cysts every 3rd clearance. So let's get out of that screen. Good. You're still in the right angle layout, or the L-shaped layout that I like. That's good. And let's go with woodcutters camps, of course. We're going to start with 3 anyway, just because. Well, just because. And then we can put our roads in while those are getting built. We have clay here in the starting biome, also some meat. That's good as well. The starting glade, not biome. This whole thing is a biome, Wally. Use the right words. Let's put this one here too, just for fun. We have a field over here, a guy's over there and a field over here. So we have harpies and foxes in addition to the starting humans. Let's do, I'm glad I couldn't have gotten there anyway, but I'm glad I didn't try to take beavers here, because we wouldn't have gotten them. So let's go toward maybe, that's a danger glade. So let's go toward these 2 first, although maybe I should do over here too, because we're going to need to have space for housing. But let's go ahead and do these couple here. Just kind of open them up widely, and we'll just kind of load you guys in here like this, and you can do your thing. However, get this one going. Somebody. Euler. I stole the builders from it, so now they got to rearrange themselves. Yeah, we're going to be down to 1 builder for anything else. I'm probably going to have to pull, or not go with 9. I think we'll just go with 8. Let's see. Then we are going to need the usual things like crude workstation. I think I'll put that here. The rain collector, I'll put that next to it there. And then we can look at our first building choice. Brickyard, furnace, tavern, or trapper's camp. Probably, you may want to go with the brickyard just to make sure we get that crystallized dew recipe. Although the furnace, well, the furnace isn't useful for the copper, it's only useful for the bricks and the pie, so this one's actually slightly more useful. But the trapper could be very useful as well because, well, we're going to have meat and bugs, or meat and eggs rather, on the ground here. And so we're going to want to be able to collect those in the larger camps eventually. Speaking of that, we could put up the stonecutter to get built, and we can also put up the small trapper's camp to collect what we have. when we get the time to. And let's also speed up the clock. Did we get the 5 amber to start with right away? I think 50 coats. Maybe because we were at we got to hostility 2 basically right away. I'm not sure how we ended up with 15 amber already. Maybe I missed something as well. Sea marrow, dewberries, and fertile soil there and there. Interesting. Okay. We'll get to taking care of those soon enough. Let's go ahead and push this road out some more. And here we have rain punk drill. Oh, good. We can get some more fields for that, I think, by putting that out. Oh no, copper ore. Ooh. That could be interesting because in this biome we get no copper, so we could use the copper. Although, actually, the crystallized dew is more useful because we have foxes, and we need that to build our houses. That specifically to build our houses. A bunch of fields here as well, roots and eggs. Let's take a look here at. Let's actually look at the cornerstone first. Prosperous archaeology. Every time you open or send 2 abandoned caches, you get +1 to global resolve. That could be useful to counteract this later one where we were getting the -2 per hostility? No, or -2 per minute. Trade logs, active trade route slots, traders will arrive quicker. Royal Stormwalkers, all trade routes are faster. And villagers with the leisure need, which is ale, so that only will apply to the humans here, have a 25% chance of doubling their yields. I think we'll go with this one. And then this orders 2 Glade events plus 5 building materials will get us this collection of materials, or 1 ancient tablet will get us this collection. I think I'll go with this one. And here, 5 tools will get us this stuff, or having a trading post and 10 amber will get us this stuff. I think we'll go, and giving away 10 amber will get us this stuff. That stuff's worth 10 amber, I think, so we'll take it. Even if we flip it and sell it right back again, it's still worth it. Sell goods worth at least 20 amber to a trader or trade route, get 10 amber, some people, and some oil, or have clothing need fulfilled for 20 times. Get a bonus to clothing, some extra fabric, and some parts. This one I'm kind of split / torn on. If we get a decent clothing recipe, we should probably make clothing. Although we have 50 coats, so maybe we should just take this. We should just take this. Yeah, let's do it. That way it'll encourage me to also take the clothing recipes, or clothing recipe. So that's probably good. So I'm tempted to take the furnace, especially with that drill, although what am I going to want to do with the drill? We could fix it. We could just disassemble it. Maybe I should disassemble it. I think I'll just disassemble it and not worry about copper, because we do need to focus on crystallized dew. I could punt and not take this right away, in hopes that I would get a better crystallized dew recipe later, and also in hopes that I would get a pottery recipe later. We'll get bricks with either of these, but we also could take this trapper's camp. And I'm a bit torn on that, because I do like me a trapper's camp. Man, this is tough. Man. I guess it's a use it now or use it later thing as well. I'll take this just to be safe. I'll take the brickyard. Plantation, I said no to already once. I'm going to say no to again. Herbalist camp, berries and mushrooms. We have both of those, so that's just as good as the trapper's camp in this case. For that reason, anyway. A workshop gives us some nice recipes for the building materials. Or the forager's camp, which is roots and vegetables, which is also just as good. It just depends on which one we want more here. I think I'm going to take one of the 2 camps. But which one to take? I think I'll take the herbalist camp. It's kind of a crapshoot at this stage. Provisioner, this is actually one of my favorite buildings. The flowers are a really good recipe at 2 stars, or a good recipe at 2 stars. The pack of provisions is really good at 2 stars to have. We have a 0-star recipe now, but this makes things a lot cheaper. Smithy could be good, but I don't think so at this stage. And a smelter, I don't think so either. Smokehouse used to be one of my favorite buildings, but I've kind of replaced it in my heart with other things. I think I'm going to go with the provisioner here. And so, let's, we don't need that yet. Oh yeah, we could actually use it yet, because we have berries. Right, let's go ahead and put one of those down. And then, herb garden, we'll have to build those in a little bit. We need to get houses going, though. Let's put this down to -1. Same with these. These are just the camps. We should get some houses going instead of those first. After we get these two, it's fine, though. Let's also have some trees being trimmed over here, like this. Just like that. And then I can move this like that, maybe, or rotate it, rather, like that. I think I want to also take out a couple more rows of trees right here. And I'll have you work on that one. Like that. Now, sadly, we only got one recipe for building materials, and that was bricks. But that's the luck of the draw. That's the roguelike. None of these, and none of those for, oops, for right now. This I probably should have somebody working on. Yeah, let's do it. I may end up having to pull another worker. Oh, let's see where these farms should go to. There or there. I kind of want to put it out here. And then this one could go here or there. And I kind of want to put it here. Okay, so let's cut a couple more of these trees here. Just go like that, maybe. We'll extend this road out a little bit more. It'll eventually go... Okay, wanted to make sure I didn't cover a field there. There's nothing there. And neither there. Now let's move you up here. And you can come over here. I'll do this at some point. I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, we got some roots here. I forgot about those. And then we got eggs here. Great. Lots of good stuff. Good stuff. If everything else gets done... No, we still need a lot more houses, so let's not do that yet. We need to house 5 more people. That'll be 3 of them. That'll be 3 more of them. And then we can do park. There. And then they'll work on those camps, and then we can do fields, because we don't need the fields until next drizzle now anyway. And I don't know that I want to do... this is 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they're about equal then. I don't know that I want to do both of them right away. Although... that one actually covers most of both of them. Maybe we should do this one then. Yeah, let's do that one, and let's knock it down to -1. I'm not going to put the fields up yet because they're going to go down at 0, and I don't know if you can tweak them, but I definitely don't want to spend the effort to do so. Okay, we got rain protection, but I'm not going to turn it in yet because we aren't up to 1 impatience point, so I don't want to lose that little bit of extra bonusy stuff. This can scooch a little bit more. Woodcutter needs to move. Oh, okay, good. You can come over here and help. And maybe we should get this one shutting down. I think maybe we should. Let's pull you out. Park this one over here so that it can just deliver. And we'll get ourselves down into hostility 1, I think. Let me pull this one out. Well, I guess I could have left them both in there to unload it faster. Let's throw somebody at this. You'll be done in just a second anyway. Yep, we do. And I'm just going to get rid of this one. It's a good effort to start with, but it's not something you can maintain very easily, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we have the housing just about done. Fox Resolve should get resolved here in just a moment. There it is. The housing helps by quite a bit. And then I think we'll get this done. That'll raise everybody up by another 1 point, I think, for this first level. 2 points. Two resolve points. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Oh, you don't have anything to do in there. Well, then you don't need to sit in there. Let's get all those done. And let's actually get these fields going too, I think. Oh, you can knock the priorities down, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. That. Let's get maybe ready to go into this glade here. Danger Glade. We can put this road in like that. We can do some more control click. Tree chopping. Like that. And we'll get ourselves a clearance water glade. Geyser, I mean. You can go here. Not that. You can go here. And we're halfway through the storm now. We could take on the people. And maybe we want to. But we'd have to have housing for 2 of them, and we don't have that right now. So I don't want to do it, because I don't want to have to manage crankiness at this stage of the game, if I don't have to. And then my 2 human builders are going to go into that right away. Turn around. Get to plowing. There they go. We won't get, but we're going to get 17 fields out of that. That's more than 2 people can handle. But that's okay. They'll do what they can, and we'll just relax with the rest of it. Or about the rest of it. Let's see. Foxes like to work here. Bricks we'll make out of either or. I think maybe... Yeah, we're going to run out of stone, though. There's not much of that. Pottery, of course, we'll want to have eventually. But we don't need it right now. And the woodcutters are bored. Should I give them more trees? No, let's go ahead and get into that glade. Do it. And then something else, thinking about something else that I just forgot about. Do that again. Oh, we need to put that provisioner up someplace too. Maybe right in here? But I would need to cut that tree down. Come over here. Cut a couple of trees right there. Do it quickly. And then we'll put you back to work over on the other side. This can go here. That one's good. That one's good. This one can move over to the berries when the time comes. Glade opened up already. That's good. Let's do our work here first. Economic, a lot of words. That's too many words. Newcomers arrive quicker, bring 10% more goods for every 1 level of standing with other settlements. Farsight, discover working glade. Discovering a small glade increases the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous forbidden glades by 50% for 180 seconds. Twice as many from abandoned caches, but newly discovered resource nodes have fewer charges. Reneighboring town offers +2 more trade routes, but no trader will arrive in your settlement until you complete at least 5 trade routes. Yuck. I'm going to re-roll this. Back to nature. An old forbidden ritual. Increases yields by 100% in all buildings that use fertile soil, but we lose all food. We have 108 food right now. I don't know about that. Planting mushrooms. That could be useful. This is a lot of words. I'm waiting. Discovering Glade during storm grants 10 tools. Global results boost by 5 for 180 seconds. Every time a new glade is discovered, wood cutting is slower until you open at least 2 glades. Let's do mushrooms. I like mushrooms. They're good for you. Let's deliver this and pick this. Brewery and deliver 40 ale gets us a tavern, boosted to pottery and pickled goods. Have 8 harpy houses in 8 minutes. Get steady supply of insects, a bunch of harpies, and 30 biscuits. 8 harpy houses means is equivalent to 32 fabric. 32 fabric is 1 less than what we have right now, but we could do it. We could just do that insanity. Should I do it? Well, let's actually take a look at that. It's not a bad thing to do. Pottery we have covered. Flour we have covered. Copper we don't need. Tinkerer. We could use that, especially because we do need some building materials here. And tools, but training gear only satisfies the foxes. Don't need a small farm, unless we want one. But I don't think so. Manufactory is training gear, pigment, and packs of provisions. Pigment could be useful. Actually, pigment could be very useful, because pigment is used in making... Wait, what is pigment used in making now? I was just about ready to claim that it was used in cosmetics. Yeah. Pigment is used in harpy-like... Oh, yes. Trade goods. Tea. It is still used in that. So that makes both of these happy. Yeah, those 3 are recipes, basically. So I guess the decision here is, do I want the tools and the packs of building materials, which we only need 5? Or do I want the manufactory to get the training gear and the pigment? Or just the pigment, I should say. I think maybe the Tinkerer is better in this situation. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And I should look at the... Or I am looking at the orders. Never mind. Shut up, Wally. Should we do this? I think we should. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. It's a bunch of biscuits and a bunch of bugs. And the bugs are always useful for things. We can make pigment out of them. Oh, wait. No, we can't. We didn't take the pigment recipe. Granary. Free granary for delivering eggs and bugs. Well, we're going to get plenty of bugs. Eggs won't be a problem that bad either. But in 8 minutes, I don't think so. Not with... Yeah. No. Deliver 50 stormwater. That won't be a problem to accomplish. And deliver 5 packs of provisions. We could do that. Or human happiness. I think I'm going to go with the fox aid here. Then the newcomers. We wanted this group because there's 3 people, which is better than 2 people. I want to put somebody in here. Set this at 32.
Yeah.
And let's do a bunch of harpy houses. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 8, 6, 7. Holy crap. That is 4, yes. Okay, good. Because we'll need just one of these to process. I want her to get started, and then I'll knock that down. Oh, let's also take a look at this. Blood flower. Couple of caches. Clearance water geyser we knew about. Flax, and large meat. Should have taken that big trapper. Dang it. Blood flower. You're going to eat my food for me. -3 to global resolve if we don't finish it in 10 minutes. And they spread uncontrollably. And some good stuff. The rewards here have been redistributed. So, we're getting a little bit more random stuff than we used to get. Some more choices here, I guess, or some more options that could appear here. So some training gear, some sea marrow, and planting is faster. Well, that'll be useful. We should look for the one that makes harvesting faster as well. But let's throw at least one of you at this, and no, we want to throw 2 of them at this. Let's find another fox. Nope, wrong one. This one. Let's put a human in there, put a fox out there, and get this thing done as quickly as possible. Because it's eating our food. Go. And you two can plant away. And I have one builder. Oh, one builder. Let's do this. Let's bring you over here, but pull at least maybe 2 of these out to get these houses built quickly, and then we can put them back later. Trading posts will be after all that's done building. Put it out there. Okay, so let's see here. We have... I would like to get that going. Can't do it. Eventually want to get this going. Can't do it right now. Bugs. Where's the... Wait, where's the pigment used? Didn't this show up in... No, this didn't show up in the pigment. Something else. And then you can put a little road in here too. Just to make it look pretty. Provisioner, that's what I wanted to put over here too. We'll be able to tinker, but not yet. Later sometime. Right there. And you're going to need fabric. Yep. Let's knock this down to 10. You made it at least 1, yeah. That's okay. Actually, we don't need to get the bricks going yet. It's fine. Woodcutter. What do I want to cut? Wood do I want to cut? Let's come over here. Let's do like something like this, and then just kind of curve it around like that. And there we go. But maybe a little bit more like this. And just cut for clearance, but also to have wood. Down to the last couple of houses being built already. That's good. It's insane, but it's good. We'll have plenty of room for those 5 harpies we're going to get for free, though. Or for completing it, so that's fine. And we're just over 1 impatience point, so it's a good time to turn in a order as well. Good, that's done already, which means that we won't be losing any more food. And there it is. Do it. And let's take a look at this. Forester hut, no. Oh, I didn't set this. I think I want to turn roots off because mushrooms can be used in the same recipes, a lot of the same recipes that roots can be used. So we don't need both of them. We could take a look at what that means. But flour, of course. Packs of crops as well. Not here, but we're going to have herbs, so that's fine. That's biscuits. We can pickle either one. We can turn either one into tea, although I probably will turn resin into tea. That's where we saw the pigment. It's here. Not it was on the tea recipe, not on the crystallized dew recipe. Same. Here, mushrooms are used there, roots are used here. So that's the one difference. Another difference, I guess, is this. Yeah, we can't use mushrooms for incense either. But if we get that far, we'll deal with it when we get there. Looks like that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at this. Again, we could take this one, for sure. We could take an oil recipe. Advanced rain collector, I'm kind of meh about. I think Forager's Camp should be worth it. Let's take it. We will probably find large nodes of either of those. Still waiting on this. Oh, because I still have it at -1. You know what, though? We need to build also the forager camp because we do have some roots down here. So let's get that ready to go as well. Just build all the things. And let's throw a couple of woodcutters back into the woodcutting. Couple of you. Now we have all those harpies. You know, Zilda's here. Bonus to fabric. Could be good, especially because we didn't get a good fabric recipe. 20 pottery every time we discover a new glade. Free stuff's always good, too. Direct free stuff, that is. We don't need this because we're not growing grain. We could always take this as well. Taking those two together would spend 30 of my 35. That would be fine with me. And or we could buy something. I think I'll just buy these two. Do it. Yep. Gotcha. Alright. I should put somebody in here. We'll put a harpy in here. That'll be fine. We'll grab this and put it down here. And put a harpy in there. That'll be great. Because they like working here. You didn't quite get all those fields planted, it doesn't look like. Maybe, probably about 10 of them. 10... Actually... 10, 11... Or no. 8, 9, 10, 11... Maybe 12 of them got planted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that was mostly, or completely, before we got the bonus that we just got from over here. So, that's really good. Somebody can start working here as well. And somebody could start working here, too. There we are. Might as well kind of... Oh, we want to put a human in there. Let's put a human in there instead. I will swap in a harpy here. Sehilda's leaving. That's fine. Put a human in there. Humans like working there. And let's go ahead and put a fox in here. You can start making crystallized dew. You can start making pottery, too. Let's not use the stone for bricks. Let's not use the stone for this either. Let's use the resin here, or the bugs, since we're getting bugs for free. And I don't care which water you use, because we're going to get it all at about the same rate. So go ahead. Definitely want to get somebody working here. We're not going to make barrels. We do want packs of provisions so we can do trading. Let's use the bugs for that, because those are coming in for free. One of you, please. Doesn't matter. No bonuses here. No species or whatever bonuses. We need to knock out a woodcutter. Or two. Right there. That should be good, I think. Let's see where we go. Harpies are still unhappy. They've got special housing and they're still unhappy. Maybe I should put up the field kitchen. Maybe we can make some goodies. This one movable? I think this one's movable. Let's go ahead and put that up. If we get something better, I'll move it. I can always delete it if I need to, I suppose. Let's do, garden. And then I think we're going to do like a row of benches or somethings back here behind these houses. Benches, there we are. Make all the things. Oh, crap. That was a really bad misclick. Yep. You could really use either. But yeah, use that. Porridge. Let's use the mushrooms, I think. And you could use any of the waters. Biscuits, we want to do herbs. And we want to pickle anything. Anything you want, I don't care. And you're going to put it into pottery, but we're not going to actually do this yet. Why are the harpies so bad? Oh no! I didn't realize they were already that low. I thought they were just starting to count. Oh, that was really dumb, Molly. Harpy herbalist left. Let's put somebody else in there then. I totally misjudged where that progress bar was at. Oops. Where are we getting copper from? That's where we're getting copper from. I forgot we get copper from clay. My bad. Okay, let's put one of these up also. Geyser pump. And then we can start using clearance water primarily for things. That was really dumb. That was really dumb, Wally. Let's do, put the Tinkerer right here. Just get things kind of staged out. You've already plowed everything? Yeah, you have. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with the harpies then. A little bit better. Like, at all. Kind of thing. Let's do, well, they should all be in the good houses. Yeah, that was really bad. What about this? We have 9 and 4, that's 13. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. Or, sorry, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We could take 3 more people. No, we can't. We'd be, unless one of them is a harpy, which they would be. Actually, we're good. We're good. Let's take this group, because it has a fox as opposed to 2 humans. And then... I think we just have to pull woodcutters. Not doing us any good anyway, right? Because of this, so let's just pull them out. Just do that, actually. There we go. Everybody's happy again. Okay. That was really bad. That's so dumb. Okay. Everybody can build now, at least. Or can work on different things, like... we could put somebody else in here with you to get some more planks going. We could put a human in here then, I suppose. And let them do some of that. You're fine there. Just make planks. You got plenty of wood. You got like 500 wood. 465. Good job, everybody. Crank out the plank out. Okay. Reinforced axes, we don't really need that. Although we could get by with fewer woodcutters if we did that. Leisure, we had that one already once. Porridge production increased by 1 for every 150 units of drizzle water produced. Okay. Such as grain farming techniques. Grain production increases by 1 every time it's produced. We don't need grain. So either this one or that one. If I did this one, I wouldn't need as many woodcutters. Which means they could do other jobs. This one stretches the porridge out a little bit more, but it's already a fairly inexpensive recipe to make. And if I get it a better recipe of it, one of the 2 or 3 stars, it's even better. So I think I'll do the woodcutting one just because it's obnoxious. That's here. That one. And here. 12 trade routes, we should be able to accomplish that just fine, which gives us bonus pack production, some extra villagers and some parts. Or here, treatment, I would like to do, get to make tea and to have a place to do treatment. That would get us a bonus of tea, harpies, and some herbs, though. Let's do this, just because I would like for that to be one of my objectives, given that we have 2 races that like that sort of thing. Neighborhood, 2 hours to neighborhood level 2. We could easily get to there. That would be kind of good. And that's less crystallized dew I have to make. Wait, didn't we get a bunch from something? Or did I not do the thing yet? That could be. Deliver 70 amber. I don't see myself wanting to do that in the next 6.5 minutes. So let's do... Oh, I should have raised the hostility level before the drizzle started. Crud. To get more amber. Do I want to do this? We don't have a luxury. Let's just do this one. Alright, let's put 3 people in here. Make it humans, I guess. This one... I'll do a 4th person. Just so that I can have... Actually, let's do it like 2 and 2. Just so that I can have them working in 2 different areas. But I don't think we need any more than 4 people now. Working on that. So maybe I want to do another one of these now. But also maybe I want to do this now as well. This might be... Yeah, this is where I had the thing. The 2 of you coming to get this. 24 seconds plus the hauling time. That'll be a while. But that's okay. You're still waiting on planks. Hopefully you're cranking out the plank out. Yes, you are. Do this? Yes, turn this in. I'm gonna buy this as we usually do. Because it's basically an inexpensive worker. We're going to need some more stone, or we're going to have to use these other things for this. I'm going to use the other things. What do you have over there, by the way? Both good. Trade routes. Bricks would be a good thing to part with, given that we have a 3-star recipe. But that's not a good trade. Flour's inexpensive. That's not a good trade. Tools I really don't want to trade, although we can make them, but do I really want to trade them out? It doesn't matter, it's not a good trade. Coal I don't want to trade out, because we're not making it. Flour again? That's a better trade. That's a much better trade. Should I just flip the whole caboodle? Yes, I should. Yes, I should. Because this will put me at level 1 with Blackburn. So let's do it. And then you can make some more flour now. If you have... the right stuff. Just do that, actually. Where'd we get the grain from? I mean, I guess keep it, but where'd we get the grain from? Must have gotten it from a reward that I didn't pay attention to. Sounds like something I would do. Oh, we brought it with us. Because we have that as a embarkation, a world map bonus thingy. We need to build also this harvester camp. You can help out with whatever you can reach. Just one of you, though, I think is fine because of that overlap. Although, that's not going to stop them from working on these ones before they work on these ones they have exclusive access to. So it may not end up all that well. But we'll see what happens. There's our sys because it's clearance year 3, which means we need to get that thing going. Blight post going. Trade route completed. We could part with these. It's a good deal. Let's consider that. That's a good deal, but I don't know that I want to part with parts at this stage of the game. That's a good deal for herbs. We'd only be able to part with one stack, though, at this point, but we could wait until we harvest. Let's do that instead. But I don't want to part with all of these. I think I'm just going to do one just to make some noise here. How many of these am I making? 10. Let's step that up to 20 as well, just because. And Vlis Greybone wants to talk to us. Let's see what we have down here. Blight Fighters move 25% quicker. That could be useful. Old manuscript, detaining long forgotten burning rites. Fuel consumption's hearth is decreased by 25%. Planks production, gonna do it. Tools production, we could do. But planks production I think is most important right now because we're not actually getting a good plank recipe. So now we have a better plank recipe by default. Anything I want to sell? Not really. So I think we'll just leave that there. For now. Although, wait a minute. Do you have stone? No, you don't have any stone. That's one thing I could use, is some stone. That I will do, but not right now. All these harpy houses. Although we could get that and get that done. Yeah, let's make 5 of these. With the bricks. Or we could use the we're not getting enough copper. Let's not do that. I don't care who works here. No training gear right now. No tools right now. Just those few packs of building materials. We get stone from harvesting here? Yes. 40% chance. Okay. And I just looked at the clock. We are 56 minutes into this episode. So let's end this here. And in the next one, we can continue this down, see how far we get, and probably play into a third, at least. Or almost certainly play into a third, at least. And then see how this town plays out. We'll probably do a Forbidden Glade or two, because there's one right there, so that's kind of nice. And there's a few Danger Glades really close, so we'll probably hit one of those up in the next year. So we should target that, maybe just this one, since we're heading in that direction anyway. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.